Kerri, thank you so much for chatting with me today. I did want to just have a quick talk with you about how things are going, what it's been like to work with TGIM. You are coming up on just about 3 months here with us. So I'd love to talk about your experience so far and the results you've seen. So first though, go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about who you are, your med spa, the type of services you have, and then I'll ask you a few questions.
Sure, sounds great. Thanks, Jamie. So I am Kerri Stewart, the owner of Luminate Derm Spa here in Edmonton, Canada, and I have been in operation for just over 1 year, and I do different facial treatments like microneedling, chemical peels, facials, hydrobrasion, and laser hair removal.
Amazing, amazing. And so with us, you did a campaign for laser hair removal. So tell us about how that campaign has gone so far.
Well, it has been very, very successful. I'm a newer business owner. So in the 3 months, I've gained so many new clients. You know, I had a stack of file folders, about 100 of them, and I'm already out in less than the 3 months. So if that doesn't give you an idea about how busy I've been, you guys have been amazing at creating a really good offer. And I just feel like it's brought in a lot of clients that I wouldn't have been able to get on my own for sure. I've tried using other marketing companies and I've tried doing advertising on my own, but I just wasn't finding any success. So with your system and your lead generation system, I found that that was hugely helpful, and it's very smart how it's laid out. So it's actually, you know, I feel like you guys do a lot of the work for me through your automation.
Yeah, yeah, amazing. I'm so glad. Can you tell me if you had any fears before working with us, and what were some of those reservations if you did have some?
I think the reservation, just as a, sole business owner, it's only me, there's no other staff. I think it was just the upfront expense scares me. And it was like, oh, this is a lot of money to pay. And I just want to make sure that I get my money back out of it.
Yeah.
So I would say that was probably my biggest fear. But after meeting with you that first time and having our consultation, I just felt really confident that you could deliver on what I was looking for. So you definitely did that. And I don't have to worry about the fee that I had to pay because I more than have made up for that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm so glad. That is a very common fear moving into anything. Anytime we invest in anything, especially when it is, a larger sum of money, it is a little nerve-wracking. So yeah, that's very common. So how do you think, how did we make you feel after coming on board with us? So the initial consult you said was really great at easing some of those fears. After you were onboarded and we started running campaigns, how did you feel after that?
It was really great because I was always able to contact you or any of your staff if I had questions. In the beginning, it was a little bit more, I would say, stressful because I had to learn a new system. And then all of a sudden I had all these leads coming in and I was like, oh my goodness. But as soon as I learned the system and you were always there to help me with any questions I had about the system, it's really user friendly. As soon as I figured that out, it was just like I got in a rhythm and it was just like smooth. And it was like almost too easy.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. So before you found us, were you skeptical about working with a digital marketing agency?
I think, again, it goes back to my past experience. I was spending some money and I was getting some benefit, but it wasn't the benefit I was looking for, which was customers coming in the door, ultimately is what I wanted. So I was spending money and I just wasn't seeing those results. So I feel like that was probably where I was a little skeptical, because a lot of people say, oh, we can do this, we can do that. And the people that I was with before were very concentrated in my city, dealing with many med spas in my city. And one thing that you were very specific about is that you're just in one geographical area so that people aren't fighting for leads in the same area. That for me is what really reassured me and helped me be less skeptical going into it.
Yeah, I love that. Amazing. Yeah, that non-compete we have is it's a game changer
Yeah.
for, and it really does allow you as a client to win and us, because really, like, your success is our success. We're not successful if you're not. So
Yeah.
it makes a big difference for everyone. We do love that. Okay, is there anything that we did in these first few months that really stood out to you?
Honestly, just like you and Brendan and your staff, just you're just so easy to talk to. And anytime I had a question, or sometimes I'd be like, can I have a call with you guys? I just want to go over a couple things and bounce some ideas off you. Because I work by myself, I don't have a lot of people around me in support. So anytime I asked you guys to do that, you're on a call, no problem, and just reassuring me that things are going the way they should and answering any questions I might have. And just that support for me has been really helpful.
Amazing. Oh, I love that. We do take a lot of pride in the customer service that we provide. And so that's really, really, that makes me feel great that you felt that from us. So
Yeah, no.
okay, the very last question I have for you is, what would you say to anyone who is on the fence about working with us?
Um, if you want a whole bunch of more clients and you want more net profits every month, I would say do it. Like, honestly, just do it. And if you have to sign up for 3 months to try it out, it's a risk, yeah. But you know what? Sometimes if you don't take a risk, you're not going to get a reward. And for sure, this was by far the best decision I've made in my, just over 1 year of being open.
Oh, amazing. Thank you so much for sharing that. I appreciate it so much. We love having you. We love sharing in your successes, and we really appreciate you taking the time to chat about this with us today.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks, Jamie.